Good morning! Welcome to Fridays on 42nd Street. I'm Katie Merriman and I'm here with Nicholas Amundson this morning. Nicholas is one of our technical directors here at the Playhouse and also does a lot of scenic design, especially this season in the weirdest COVID, hybrid, whatever season of our lives, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've had some good ones, but so Nicholas also has helped hybrid set design Murder on the Orient Express, but one thing that was all yours and original is the projections that you've done for this show, which is really cool. And we want to show you a few like backstage things about them, and Nicholas is going to tell you the ways that he creates these images. Some of them are moving, and I love for him to tell me all these things. So I'm going to let you tell them what we've got going on back here, and then I'm going to run to the back and push buttons while you tell them all your secrets.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. All right, run. Okay, so a couple months ago, we got a great donation. Thank you from that donor who donated the money to get this awesome new rear projection system. It's basically a really intense projector. In the past, we tried to double up projectors to try to make a sharp image, but this one is a really strong one, and it shoots right through everything. So our images have been super crisp the past couple shows we've done projection. For Murder on the Orient Express, we actually have our rear projection cyc. Normally a cyc is something we would like light, solid colors and change throughout shows, depending on the mood. But this one, because it's plastic, it's a great projective surface, and we moved it mid-stage instead of way back upstage like we normally do. So lots of times, throughout the entire show, we'll either use it as a complete like scene background, like what we have right here, and then this is the story. These projections were done by another artist, David Kirkpatrick, hired to do. But all the scenic elements and the ones that move are actually live action. I did myself. Katie's toggling through some. Let's move to the front where we can actually see it in front of scenery. Lots of the projections were made so that they only look good from the front. Because lots of the scenery is actually atmosphere. Atmosphere moving by the train. So it was designed to be behind the scenery as an extra layer. So right now, this is an image. You can stop right here, Katie, for a second. This image here is actually a model I made of a train station with a train, an actual like a model train sitting in front of it, and I painted it the colors of the set that David and I decided that the Orient Express would have been painted for our production. You can't quite see the train behind the set, but you can see up there, there was actually rain falling behind the model. That was an image I green screened behind the train station I built, and then put a layer of
here we go.
rain. Later in, it starts snowing at the train station. So the snow already starts happening before they even leave the station. So I have a mixture of rain and snow. Lots of the snow that falls in projection behind the set is actually me sprinkling like glitter and fake snow in front of a black screen and then taking the black out and layering it on top of scenery. Toggle past this one right here. This one actually, we don't ever get to see this because the scene transaction happens too quickly, but it's the train leaving the station. We had to cut it, but you can see parts of Istanbul kind of driving away past the train as it's leaving the station. We never get to see this one, but you do right now, I guess. Let's see, what else we have. These next couple ones, it becomes really repetitive once we actually start moving on the train. This is right here, the train moving at night. And I used Final Cut Pro, which is a more advanced editing software. And so lots of my things are layers and layers and layers of green screen and other things that I have moving past, and then using the editing software to make them move at different speeds and distances. There are mountains that kind of go by in the distance. Once we're stuck and the train stops moving, we don't get to see a whole lot of moving scenery anymore. So we have a mountain in the background with my little snow effect that I put on. Sometimes you kind of see a whoosh of like something moving. It's actually me with a can of spray fog blowing variations of fog past a camera to be able to get some of that swirly wind throwing snow around kind of layered effects. You can kind of see it right up there. It's probably right off screen is the actual like can, so it's really more intense on the stage left. And then it becomes daytime, and you can see the light kind of came up, and it's a little bit more easy to see some of those details while they're being stuck. The fun thing is when we do rear projections, they're not like super advanced, so we honestly just use a Keynote program, like a PowerPoint, and so Katie's just toggling through different slides, and each video automatically starts and then is on a loop. So each video is probably about 30 seconds long. I originally had longer videos, but it was freezing up the computer and the software, so I made them shorter and jam-packed more detail into a shorter clip on repeat. So we can keep on trucking, and sometimes our glitches have happened and the stage managers had to like refresh the slide or go and push play because sometimes technology isn't our friend, but for the most part, it just keeps on going until she advances to the next one. Any questions? Anything, Leanne, that you two have that I may have missed?
My favorite thing is like you in front of a video camera going,
Yeah, basically.
just to like build these.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that happened.
I think the one that moves has probably 10 layers of different things moving in the foreground and the background, and the different layers of snow, because there's a couple different variations of snowfall.
But then also you've layered like the top borders change depending on where you are in the train.
Yeah.
And so really a lot of the time it's like you're only looking like out the window of the train and you see this. So it just feels really real.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us all about the magic of the projections. We just want to remind you also that we have auditions for Pippi Longstocking this Monday at 6 o'clock. So you can still sign up at dmplayhouse.com/auditions. Or if all of that is intimidating to you, you can just drive your car over here and come at about 5:45 Monday night, and we will set you up with the rest. So please come audition. Don't let technology be a barrier. Join us. We'll figure it out. And then this is your last weekend to see this in action. We've had a great response from everyone who's been here. It's a fantastic play, and we don't want you to miss it. So you have one more weekend tonight, Saturday night and Sunday afternoon to get tickets to Murder on the Orient Express. Thank you for your brilliance, and everybody have great weekends, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye!